Following on from the biological perspective discussed in the previous video, this video will focus on psychological factors and how they influence both athlete performance and the success of talent transfer. While biological characteristics may determine whether an athlete has the physical capacity to perform in a new sport, psychological factors often determine whether they can successfully adapt and ultimately succeed. This highlights the multi-dimensional nature of talent transfer and introduced in the first video. One of the most important psychological theories in this area comes from Bandura, who introduced the concept of self-efficacy. Self-efficacy refers to an individual's belief in their ability to succeed in a specific situation. This is highly relevant to talent transfer, where an athlete's transition into a new sport, they are often removed from a familiar environment where they were previously experienced success. As a result, they may initially perform at a lower level, which can negatively impact confidence. According to Bandura, athletes with high self-efficacy are more likely to embrace challenges, persist through difficulties, and maintain effort in the face of setbacks. In contrast, those with low self-efficacy may avoid challenges, experiencing doubt, and more likely to disengage. This suggests that even if an athlete has the ideal physical attributes for talent transfer, they may struggle to succeed if they do not believe in their ability to adapt. Bandura also proposes that self-efficacy is developed through 4 key sources: mastery experiences, vicarious experiences, verbal persuasion, and emotional status. In this context of talent transfer, mastery experience are particularly important. Early success in a new sport can significantly enhance an athlete's confidence and motivation. However, if an athlete experiences repeated failure, their self-efficacy may decrease, making it more difficult for them to persist. This highlights the importance of coaching, as coaches play a key role in structuring learning environments that promote gradual progression and achievable success. In addition to self-efficacy, motivation is another crucial psychological factor influencing talent transfer. One of the most widely used frameworks for understanding motivation is self-determination theory, developed by Edward Deci and Richard Ryan. This theory suggests that motivation exists on a continuum, ranging from intrinsic motivation, where individuals engage in an activity for enjoyment, to extrinsic motivation, where behaviour is driven by external rewards or pressure. In the context of talent transfer, intrinsic motivation is particularly important. Athletes who are internally motivated are more likely to embrace the challenge of learning a new sport, persist through difficulties, and remain engaged over time. Self-determination theory also identifies 3 basic psychological needs: autonomy, competence, and relatedness. Autonomy refers to the feeling of having control over one's actions. In talent transfer, athletes who feel that they have chosen to switch sports are more likely to be motivated than those who feel pressured into it. Competence refers to the need to feel capable and effective. This links closely to self-efficacy, as athletes need to feel that they are improving in order to maintain motivation. Relatedness refers to the need to feel connected to others. While athletes transfer into a new sport, they are often enter unfamiliar environments, making social interaction an important factor in maintaining motivation. If these needs are not met, motivation can decrease, which may negatively impact performance and increase the likelihood of dropouts. This reinforces the idea that talent transfer is not simply about identifying physical ability, but also creating environments that support psychological development. Another key psychological factor is resilience. Athletes undergo talent transfer are likely to face setbacks, such as poor performance, frustration, and slower progress compared to their previous sport. Resilience refers to the ability to cope with adversity and continue striving towards goals. Research in sport psychology suggests that resilience is a key characteristic of successful athletes, as it enables them to overcome challenges and maintain long-term development. In the context of talent transfer, resilience allows the athletes to persist through the initial difficulties of learning a new sport, increasing the likelihood of successful adaptation. From a coaching perspective, this highlights the importance of supporting athletes psychologically, not just physically. Coaches should focus on building confidence, supporting motivation, and creating positive learning environments. In summary, psychological factors play a crucial role in talent transfer, while biological characteristics may determine whether an athlete has the physical capacity to transfer into a new sport. Psychological factors determine whether they can successfully adapt and develop. This reinforces the key message from the first video, that talent transfer is a multi-dimensional process. It also links back to the previous video on biological perspectives, showing that physical ability alone is not enough for success. Psychological readiness, including confidence, motivation, and resilience, is essential for successful performance and development. These psychological factors do not exist in isolation and are often influenced by athletes' environment. This leads into the next video, which we will explore social factors and how elements such as coaching, support, networks, and opportunity influence both athlete development and the success of talent transfer.